Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for watching this video. This video, I did actually shoot a video yesterday and then I realised that I'd left it to upload onto YouTube and there was a power cut, and so that video, when I looked for it, unless it miraculously appears after I've done this video, or if you've seen it, please comment next to that video. I cannot find it on my YouTube channel, so I'm going to be really kind to myself and I'm going to do I'm going to call it day 8 and 9. If that video does show up, I'll call this video 9. And I'm literally breathing through the struggles. So as I shared in my previous video, we've had some very sudden cold weather in Manchester. It's always good to see snow. Kids love it. My children made a snow woman outside today, and instead of the traditional hat and the scarf, they decided to put a hijab on. So they called it this hijabi snow woman, which was really quite interesting. And they put these shoes on her. She still had a carrot. I don't know what it is with the carrot, but she still had a carrot and stick hands. So yeah, we've had a fair amount of snow in Manchester. And even though my asthma, I do suffer with. Honestly, I don't want to call it suffer. I want to call it I am challenged with severe asthma. That's my diagnosis: severe asthma. This cold, this sudden change in temperature, this sudden weather change, it's definitely triggered my asthma, and this it's just leaves your lungs feeling very tight. And what I say to my lungs is, "What's going on? Why are you being so stubborn today?" I just have to have a conversation with my lungs. I said, "Come on, so we can work this out." So yeah, they've been really stubborn for the past couple of days. It was worse this morning, most of the day. It's definitely got better during the day. The fact that I can have full sentences, I'm really grateful for. But what it does do is that it restricts that, when you inhale like a breath, and most of us don't even think about the fact that we can inhale a breath all the way to our diaphragm and then out again. It's those things that you take for granted. That's what I'm struggling with. And I think that amongst these challenges, I just keep saying to myself that just keep going. I'm smiling through these challenges, even sometimes I don't want to. And I keep giving myself that message of keep going, Hafiza, keep going. Even if you have to reduce the intensity of the workouts. Like, I couldn't put my vest on the outdoor walk. I could not do that because that was too much of a strain on all the coughing that was taking place and all the restriction that was taking place in my chest. But the indoor workout, very, very simple. Slow steps, outdoor, very slow steps. Water has been really helpful. I've added some what's this called, pink salt, Himalayan salt, into the water just for extra electrolytes. I've had a lot of herbal teas, and like, I've been hospitalized in the past. This time last year I was in hospital. The year before I was in hospital, and having asthma. And if you do have asthma, please put it down in the comments below. I'd love to know how you tackle it. It really does inhibit you. It really does stop you from having a normal day, from having normal conversations. I had to cut down on my coaching conversations. I had to cut down on the support calls that I take. I didn't stop them completely. I just explained to my clients in advance that this is a situation, and then I had to make sure that there was more space between my clients and the parents that I spoke to than normal. But And yeah, and I'll be completely honest, it does feel a little bit frustrating. And of course, because I'm a severe asthmatic, even though I don't like to have that title, but it's just what it is for now. There is some fear of I don't want to end up in hospital again. So these are some of the things that I've been doing just to make sure that I'm still working through this particular program, taking care of my family, taking care of my children, and still, getting on with the things that I've started. So for me, total rest is not the solution. Now, some of you might say, oh, maybe that is the way forward. It isn't. I know my body, I know who I am, and I know how I work. So total rest is not the thing. Neither am I going to punish my body. I'm not going to say, okay, it's a normal day, just keep working. I don't do that. So I was writing down some of the things that have really helped me today. So first of all, hot showers and kind of building up that steam in the bathroom. I think that's really really helpful for me as an asthmatic, because that the warmth and the moisture, what it does is that just helps to open up all of these airways. And even if it's temporary relief that I get, it's relief. So today I think I had 4, if not 5 hot showers. And again, I'm very grateful to be in a position where I can do that. But what that does is it can be a short shower or it can be a longer shower, but that hot shower and that steam in the bathroom definitely helps all of this. The second thing aligned to that is I take steam. So basically I have a special bowl, hot water in, and then this thing here that I was just inhaling before the call. I use this. This is definitely the most powerful blend that I've come across for my asthma. I will rub that on my lungs, so at the back of on my back, and also on my chest, and I will put that into hot water, maybe 3 drops, sometimes 2 drops. 2 drops is enough, and I will inhale it for 20 minutes. This is the doTERRA version, and it's called Air. The previous version used to be called Breathe, but it's an essential oil blend. It's got tea tree in, eucalyptus in, peppermint in, all the good stuff that you would need to clear your respiratory system in. So that's I use that in steam. So I've taken steam quite a few times in the day. I don't like to take too much of it because it kind of sometimes has an effect on my skin. It definitely clears the skin, but also can have an effect on my skin if I take it too many times. I'd also use a hot water bottle. So kind of continuously throughout the day, I've had a hot water bottle just pressed against my chest, and that kind of reduces that tightness and makes me feel a little bit more comfortable when I need to give an instruction to my child, or if I need to have those coaching conversations. So yeah, and all of this, so including this use of the this respiratory blend, essential oils, all of that, what that does is that it helps me to reduce the amount of steroid that I may need in my body. So so I'm doing what I can. I'm not saying I'm not taking steroid. I still have to take a steroid inhaler. But if I'm not doing all of this other stuff, then definitely I would start having to take the oral steroids, which have some really nasty side effects on my body. So I'm just trying to stay kind of calm, keep smiling, and keep saying to myself, keep going. And I wrote some messages down in my journal. I've just said, Hafiza, you're stronger than you know. Alhamdulillah. Praise be to God. And then trust the strength inside of you. Trust the strength inside of you. And I also wrote down, you've been selected for great things, and great things never come easy. So I've always thought that this sudden asthma that I developed as an adult, so it's only been a few years since I've had it, but it's been erratic, but at the same time throughout, whilst developing the asthma, I found running, and I ran a marathon during that time. So yeah, I do believe that. Because I'm centered in my belief in God and that everything happens for a reason. I do believe that there is a reason why I've got it, and it doesn't mean that that's it. I just accept it and I don't do anything about it. I am doing everything that I can. Every drop of steam, every deep breath of air is just reminding me that, you know what, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You know, I know that God's got my back. And please do say a little prayer for me. I will push through this, but in a delicate, in a gentle way, so that I'm supporting myself and this recovery. So I want to keep going like this, just keep doing all these things and still getting those critical tasks in. The water is definitely really, really helpful. Like I've only got, it's probably finishing early today, but I've only got about 0.2 litres, which is nothing compared to the amount of water we drink during a 75 hard programme. So I hope you can hear me. I do need to figure out the audio on my computer. I will do that in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, here I am. Day 8, day 9, attempt 3, just breathing through these challenges. Thank you so much for listening. I'd love your prayers. Please pop them in the comments box. And if you are an asthmatic, do let me know how you're keeping in control with your asthma, especially when the weather's as cold as it is, or there's a sudden spike in the temperature. All right, take care of yourself. Thanks for listening and your support as well. Thanks. Bye-bye.